For decades, economists believed something simple. Humans are rational. We carefully weigh options, calculate benefits, and always make the smartest financial choice. According to classic economic theory, people behave like perfect decision-making machines. But one economist kept noticing something strange. Real people don't behave like that at all. That economist was Richard Thaler, and his book Misbehaving, The Making of Behavioral Economics, tells the story of how modern economics had to confront an uncomfortable truth. Humans are messy, irrational, and deeply predictable in their irrationality. Early in his career, Thaler started collecting what he called anomalies. These were everyday behaviors that completely broke traditional economic models. For example, people treat money differently depending on where it comes from. A tax refund feels like free money, even though it's simply your own earnings returned later. Thaler called this mental accounting, and it became one of the core ideas of behavioral economics. The real battle described in the book wasn't just about ideas, it was about changing an entire field. Accepting human irrationality meant admitting that decades of economic theory might be incomplete. But over time, evidence kept piling up. Experiments, real-world data, and repeated patterns made it impossible to ignore. Eventually, behavioral economics moved from the fringe to the mainstream. Governments, companies, and policymakers began using behavioral insights to design better systems. Small changes in how choices are presented, known as nudges, can dramatically influence decisions. For example, automatically enrolling employees into retirement savings plans significantly increases participation rates, simply because people tend to stick with default options. The story of misbehaving is not just about economics. It is about how scientific progress actually happens. New ideas often start as small observations that challenge accepted wisdom. At first they are ignored, then criticized, and finally accepted when the evidence becomes overwhelming. Thaler's central message is simple but powerful. If you want to understand markets, policies, or everyday decisions, you must first understand human behavior. Economics cannot be built around imaginary rational machines. It must be built around real people, with all their quirks, emotions, and predictable irrationalities.